Greetings. This is another of the information introductions with Dr. Joseph Martin here in Victoria, British Columbia. First of all, I'd like to say Haishka to everybody and honor the fact that we are now sitting in and on the sacred land of the territory of the Coast Salish Nation in the Nuu-chah-nulth. So we give thanks to all the ancestors who've been on this land for 8,000 years. And we honor them and also the descendants to come, which will be all of us. The particular topic for today here out in nature is how to connect to your source, how to find your soul, how to find the passion for your life, your unique creativity, and the life that only you can bring to our global community at this time and in the future. So we will be looking at what the source is. First of all, we can say that everyone inside themselves has a unique link to the source of all that is the entire cosmos and universe. It's one thing to go outside and study astronomy and quantum mechanics and astrology as well, and any other topics that have to do with the universe at large outside of you. However, if you'd like to find an experiential connection to your source, the only way to do it is to live your dream and go inside. As Carl Jung would say, going into your heart, finding your soul, living your dream, and then as Joseph Campbell would say, following your bliss is really the only way to have a happy, joyful, meaningful, purposeful life for yourself here while you're walking your earth body this time around. In our last video, we talked about healing all your past lives' karma. And yet, this is one more example of how to find your source by following what's inside yourself in your dreams. The mind knows many things about the world and yourself. However, the unconscious soul and the superconscious soul knows much more. And the key for yourselves would be to move out of your mind into your heart, which may be one of the longest journeys you can ever make. It's only 12 inches in physical terms, but in spiritual and psychological and emotional terms, and experientially, it may take a flash of a second. You'll have instant enlightenment, or you may deliberate for a while and decide eventually that you're going to take that winding path and spiral all the way down into your heart and your heart chakra. This would be the biggest blessing you could ever experience, because only those who live in their soul and come from their heart are those ones who have a happy, meaningful existence here and share their love with all of nature, all our relations, Mitakuyo Yasin, we say in Lakota Sioux, and also with the relationships you'd like to develop with your significant other, with your family, with your neighbors, and with the global community. This is the path that's the most meaningful and worthy path of all to take. In the follow-ups to this, which will be on our website, you'll find the how-to part and the techniques and methodologies of how to go into your heart, how to find your soul and live from your soul, and how to follow those things that are peculiar and particular to this earth walk for yourselves. Why would we do this? Why is this essential? The connection with spirit and source is very essential, because without that, you'll have no idea who you are. You'll be an automaton, a robot. You'll be enculturated with the diabolical social system that's around us in all ways, and you'll never really have a meaningful, purposeful life. So that's the most important reason for connecting with your source. The second is to have a chance to fulfill all the skills and the visions that you have in your life, to grow into the skills you brought forward from past lives, and also develop and educate yourself in the new skills that you have now. Bring those forward in a unique capacity and a unique modality that's only your own, and find that passion in the heart. And it's like an energy field. It's a magnetism of the heart. You need that magnetism to give you electricity in your daily life to find all the things that you can be, do, and have. Mostly, is to find a way to be authentic with yourself. Only those people who are authentic really succeed in life. And as you know, many of us have moments when we feel that we're not authentic, that we're a charade, that we're a game, that we're a mask, that we're expected to do what our parents or our society or our church and our institutions ask us or tell us or force us to do. And you need to find this authentic source within yourself, which is your true, immortal, eternal soul. While you are on the path to finding your authenticity, you will experience greater self confidence. The one thing that's probably lacking from each of our lives in this crazy, chaotic world today. As you develop more self confidence, you'll inhibit yourself no longer, and you will instead explore yourself and explode your own possibilities into the fullness of all you can be, and thereby attaining greater self worth. And of course, out of greater self worth will come the finest, greatest jewel of all in the heart and soul, which is learning to love yourself and accept yourself just as you are. And even though we're imperfectly perfect while here in the third dimension, when you are able to accept yourself fully just as you are for today in a very humble way, then you will feel the beauty and the joy of being a divine human being. On a spiritual level, this is essential, and of course, on a psychological level, on a social level, this is important. On an emotional level, this is extremely important. And finally, to be happy in relationship with all those in and around you, this is the most essential part of finding your source. You come to the final realization that we are all one love, one heart, one mind, and one soul. We are all cells in this divine earth mother that we live with and live on. And in fact, we're all cells in the great cosmos, and that is an extreme beauty and enlightening experience. I wish you all love and well in this beautiful day here in nature. Take good care, and until we see each other again, Onikiwahi, Skana Go, as we say in Mohawk. The peace is great in your heart when you are there.